So one of the things that could contribute to us being very miserable is our relationships. And you know this because we're tribal creatures. Our relationships can either produce joy, make us feel loved and supported, or they can also gray us out and make us feel lots of pain and anxiety. And so not just a relationship with the person you choose to love, or if you choose to love many people, but your relationships with your family, your friends, right? All relationships. So under that umbrella, my do is try to understand before trying to be understood, because we are so busy trying to put our needs and how we, think something should be, or our opinions. We're thinking of them before people even finish their sentences. So when you try to understand someone, try to understand before trying to be understood, you are being non-judgmental. You are practicing empathy, right? You are being compassionate. You're trying to connect with the person. So that produces relationship glue. If you're always trying to get people to understand you before trying to understand them, what you're doing is you're creating disconnect. And by creating disconnect, it's going to make you more miserable. Less people are going to want to love you because you're going to be hard to love. So that's my tip. The question is this: how are you doing this? Or are you doing this, right? Are you trying to understand people before trying to be understood? And if not, what does that look like, right? Is that a pause? Is that, body language, eye contact? How do you want to do that? Because by doing that, by trying to understand, know that it's going to make you less miserable. It's going to make you happier because it's going to produce a stronger, more authentic, loving connection instead of this tug of war, defense, people holding up shields. When you try to get people to understand you first, there's this instant defense, right? Walls come up, that creates disconnect, and it's going to make you feel more alone and more miserable. So try to understand before trying to be understood. It's a practice like all of these. It's hard to do, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, the more authentic connections that will happen because of it, and you will be less miserable.